Welcome to another episode of Family Stories. And this guy right here, you want to introduce yourself to the people?
What's happening, fam? Everybody know who I am. Know what I'm saying? I'm David, a.k.a. Iceberg. David Miller, Sugar Baby Boy. Baby boy, that is.
All right, so we're gonna before we get into the stories, man, let's let the people know, like, how are you kin to me, and how our bloodline run, so they can get the dynamics of what's about to come about.
Okay, well, my mama and your sister, my aunt Mary, are sisters, and you the first, you the oldest, or Mel's the oldest?
I'm the
third oldest.
No, I'm the oldest boy.
Oldest boy.
Yeah, but I'm second in line.
Second
behind
in
my
line.
sister.
Okay, right, there you go. But his mother and my mother are sisters.
So we got
Mary.
So we representing the maternal side here.
Right.
And out of your mother's children, what number you come into?
I come in at number 5, a strong 5 too. You know what I'm saying? I'm the baby boy. Yeah. After me, there will be none. Last dawn.
The last dog.
The last dawn.
And where was you raised at?
Brooklyn, New York.
So we got Brooklyn in the house, y'all. So y'all already know how this story is gonna go.
Best I do or die, to be exact.
All right, see there? I ain't had to say that. But with that being said, man, what stories you got for the people today, man?
It depends. Which stories would you like to hear? I have a whole
heart?
lot of
What's on your
stories. So I just say that because this is just one interview. It might have to be, quite a few, because I got some stories. It's just the timing.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm on some time right now. But what story would you like to hear?
I don't know, man. I've been hearing some rumors, man. You probably got to clear this one up.
Okay, well, talk to me.
This is a basketball rumor. I think against your brother-in-law. I'm trying to figure out who's the better basketball player, who won.
Okay, well,
Did y'all play one-on-one? Did you ever play one-on-one?
well, what we did was we attempted to play a nice one-on-one game, and I just happened to be leading, and it was a park, so I was trying not to embarrass because my sister was there, and he was really trying to impress my sister,
Oh,
so
okay.
But I was beating him pretty good, and then one play he saw a move, and then he just tripped me up, made me twist my ankle, and he said nobody won because the game wasn't over.
Hold up, so you mean to tell me he tripped you?
He tripped me,
Hurt your ankle,
made me twist my ankle.
and then he got with your sister?
Yeah, but he was with her at the time already, but he was just trying to further impress her, because I know I'm quite sure she told him how great of a basketball player I was.
Okay.
So he was like, you know what? I think I can beat him. And he talking trash to her, you know what I'm saying? And when she told me, I told my sneakers. My sneakers was jumping in the closet before I even got there. As soon as I came in, they just jumped on my feet, and then brought me right out. And I came, it was an away game for me because I came where he lived.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
he had home court advantage, because like I said, I give him a shot, and
Okay.
I think the score was like 22 to like 12 or something. Game he was playing at 30.
Okay.
Like 12 or something like that. And then next thing I know, man, I'm on the floor grabbing my ankle.
Wow.
And then after that, right? Every time after that, he always wanted to be on my team. I wonder why.
And this also happened in Brooklyn?
Yeah, this happened in Brooklyn,
Which
New
part?
York. Yeah, East New York.
East New York.
Sure was, yep.
Wow.
Sure was, East New York. That's where it happened at. In the park, not too far from where they used to live.
Okay.
Yep. That was a scene, of an accident. I'm not going to say it was a crime, because that's my brother-in-law. I don't want them to come and press those charges on him. Y'all leave him alone. But I'm just trying to tell y'all what happened. Yeah, but it's but he came a long way, man. I told him a couple of things on the court. Made him, somewhat of a star. Not a superstar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we ain't had no room for, too many superstars around here. You know what I'm saying? I just had to, go ahead on it. I told him, I said, look, when I leave, you got it. So he had it for a little while, because then Leak came along. Leak was like, he couldn't beat Leak. So Leak became the superstar, you know what I'm saying? And he just sat on the sideline. He became the GM. Yeah. Here come the coach right now. Coach, can I talk to you for a minute, Coach? Come here for a second. Coach, come here for a second.
Ladies,
Come here for a second.
ladies and gentlemen, what we
Here come
got?
the coach.
We got the coach coming in.
Yep, this the coach. Come on, Coach. Your leg wants to hurt.
Oh, so
Yeah, this is the coach right
ladies
here.
and gentlemen, this is my lovely
This
auntie.
is the coach.
You gonna say hi to the people?
That's my mama. That's his mama's sister.
That's my mama's sister. You hear the clear up the store?
But
Was you at the park too?
no, she wasn't there.
Oh, she wasn't there. Oh,
She
okay.
wasn't there, but the first thing she said, know what I'm saying, when she found out that I was sprained my ankle, she said, call Nikki.
Call
That's the
Nikki.
first thing she said.
Okay.
Yeah. Call Nikki. She forgot I was with her, but she still wanted somebody to call Nikki.
Call Nikki.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Nikki fix everything. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all need to know about that. Nikki fix everything. According to my mom. Oh, I'm spilling coffee. I got to go right now because I didn't spill my coffee, and that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. I'm more mad that I spilled this the coffee. I drink coffee. I don't like spilling coffee.
You're like, I got you,
Yeah.
man.
Call Nikki.
Call Nikki.
See what I'm saying?
And what-
Nikki
and-
gonna fix it.
And while we're waiting, who's Nikki?
Nikki is my sister. That's my twin. My twin.
So, ladies and
Give me
gentlemen,
one second.
we're getting it raw. You know, while he's giving his true basketball story, he actually spilled coffee. So I don't know what that got to say about the validity of
I got a
the.
little nervous because
I revealed something, you know what I'm saying, that I don't think that should have been revealed. You know, so, and I looked up and I saw, that's how I got a little nervous, started shaking. You know what I mean?
I think I was supposed to keep that on the law.
Oh, it's all good, man. So
But yeah.
basketball.
Hold on, but Nikki fixed everything. Nikki fixed my cup of coffee.
Go Nick.
Go Nikki.
Now, one thing I know, as somebody who grew up in the country in the South, right? We always used to have this stereotype about family or people from up north when it comes to basketball.
Uh-huh.
All right, and you wanna know what the stereotype was?
What was it?
Is that they can handle the ball real good, but when it comes to shooting, they wasn't that good. Consistent shooting, right?
Somebody done told you wrong.
But hey, look, I'm just a young kid. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, what you can say, you can't unhear what you heard, or I'm growing up. I'm 8, 9 years old, so I'm a kid. So you try to believe the hype, but I say that because his brother, Elijah, last name Miller,
That's right.
and we all know the infamous Reggie Miller in the 90s when we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember that's what he said. He said Reggie Miller on TV, he said, that's Cuz. And he said, if Cuz can shoot it, so can I.
That's right.
And boy, he changed that narrative. Like I'm talking about shooting like Steph Curry shooting half court shots.
Long range shooters.
He was doing that in the country before we even had, like 3-point lines or whatnot, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Leroy, my oldest brother Leroy, he was a dunker, more of a rebounder, and he had a nice little jump shot. That little jump shot you used to see Patrick Ewing hit.
Okay.
That was Leroy. Me and Elijah was long range shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd stop at half court and pull up, all net.
Shouts out to Elijah, man, because one thing, Elijah helped set up our first basketball goal, right? So to give y'all some perspective, out in the country, we didn't have no concrete. So my grandfather had a field where we used to grow vegetables and tomatoes and okra and squash and corn and all of that. So we had a little field left where he didn't plant it, and then we decided that's where we're gonna put the basketball goal at, right? But we was like, well, how we gonna get all this grass up? So Elijah told us, he said, y'all just keep playing how y'all playing. keep dribbling on the grass. It's gonna die out. Long story short, that's what we did. We played football on there. We dribble, and that grass court became dirt court.
Right.
And then we was like one of the first ones in the community that actually had a full court because we had a light pole on one end.
Yeah.
So Elijah helped put the little backboard up on there,
Mm-hmm.
and then we dug a hole, and so we had full court.
Right.
And one thing about us playing basketball, we were some dusty daggone kids. So, like playing basketball, was like, nah, we outside. We were dirty. So he definitely helped us out with that, man. So
Yeah.
shouts out to Elijah, man.
Yeah. I miss playing ball. And then like with us coming up, right, it was me, him, and Leroy. Wherever we went, it was hard to beat us. 3-on-3, it was hard to beat us.
They call y'all the Miller Boys?
Miller Boys. And my father used to love to see us play. Like he talked so much trash about us. So when we get out there, we already got games scheduled for us. And he just sit right there and watch us crack everybody.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? When we do, I told you my boys was coming. That's what we did.
Wow, man. So, any other stories you want to share, man? I know you got
I
some
have
up the
more.
sleeve, man.
I have more, but I got things to do, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, unfortunately, I'm leaving tomorrow. But the next time I come back, I got to dedicate some time to doing this. Because right now, I'm pressed. I got to make some brownies. And I do cook. I'm a chef, you know what I'm saying, as well. Right? I got to make some brownies, and I got to make some chopped cheese.
Some
You
what?
know, chopped cheese. You ever had chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese?
You ever had chopped cheese?
You mean cheese that somebody chopped up?
Did you ever have chopped cheese?
I don't know.
You gonna have chopped cheese tonight.
Chopped
before you
cheese.
leave, yeah. That's
Hold
what
up.
I gotta do.
Chopped cheese.
Yeah.
You still didn't tell me what it is, though. You said,
Chopped cheese
Is
is
it-
ground beef. Man, I'm just gonna hook it up,
No.
man. No,
That's-
yeah.
no.
It's
might be
ground
good.
beef and cheese. It's basically like a cheeseburger without it being a cheeseburger, but it's just chopped cheese and it's on a hoagie.
can you do it with turkey?
Yeah, I can do it with turkey.
Do we
We're
got
from
turkey?
We don't have turkey
Okay.
though.
Yeah, I'm
You don't eat red meat?
gonna stay away from the beef right now.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, yeah, it can be done with turkey. Yeah, ground turkey. And actually, now that I know that, the next time I come down here, when I do chopped cheese, I do a chopped cheese with turkey
Okay.
and beef. Because
Yeah, because we bougie. I'm bougie.
no,
you know.
some people eat it, some people don't. You know, and then, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a good thing.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, and I like that because it gives me an opportunity to do two different things.
Okay.
I told you I'm a chef. I love it.
You're a chef.
Yeah.
Chef. So what's your chef name?
Iceberg.
Iceberg. Let us.
Iceberg the Don. No, not the lettuce. Not the lettuce. No lettuce. Iceberg the Don. And I'm gonna drink to him.
Coldest from BK. Right?
That's absolutely right.
All right, y'all. So, this is just another episode of Family Stories with my cousin, the Don. So, as always, y'all know I need a huge favor. Yo, hit that like button. Meet us in the comment section if anything about this video, or if you were one of the person that he was talking about from the stories and you like to clear the air, you know, you can add something in the comment section. Of not share this video, and the number one thing to do is subscribe to this channel. So this is King Troy out, man. Love y'all and peace out, man.
Peace.
Appreciate it, cuz.